As Florida residents brace for Hurricane Milton, the White House is ramping up federal response and also urging people to heed the advice of local officials.
The Category 4 hurricane is barreling towards Florida less than 2 weeks after Hurricane Helene hit. NBC's Alice Barr has the latest from Washington as this situation puts a spotlight of FEMA's storm response. Alice, good morning.
An unbelievably busy time, Dave and Danita, for hurricane response coordinators, for FEMA, for everybody at the federal government that is racing to respond. There are hundreds of thousands in the potentially catastrophic path of Hurricane Milton. Also in that path, piles of debris from Hurricane Helene, only adding to the dangers. Fears are growing in Florida as quickly as the monstrous Hurricane Milton, now barreling toward the state's west coast.
My heart breaks for this entire city, and just to have this kind of a storm come through is just unheard of.
The storm's expected to make landfall late tomorrow around the Tampa Bay area. In counties down the Florida peninsula, thousands are heeding mandatory evacuation orders.
If you remain there, you could die. My men and women could die trying to rescue you.
President Biden approving an emergency declaration, the federal government promising it's ready to respond, with more than 900 federal workers on the ground in Florida.
We have search and rescue teams. The Army Corps of Engineers are there. We are ready. We have the personnel. We can respond to multiple events at a single time.
That ability will be put to the test with massive storm recovery efforts underway from Hurricane Helene. Among the most pressing priorities, clearing piles of debris that could become flying and floating hazards.
It's terrifying to think what this next storm with the wind and the rain will actually do to all of that debris.
Many dealing with the devastation from Hurricane Helene feel they haven't gotten enough support.
Have you seen anyone from FEMA?
No.
State and federal officials now battling misinformation, promising help is here as they brace for the next blow. And FEMA has been forced to respond to rumors, noting on its website that Hurricane Disaster Relief Fund money has not been diverted for any other non-disaster related efforts, and clarifying that upfront $750 payments that are available for storm victims are only for immediate emergency needs, while FEMA is assessing whatever other additional funding people will qualify for. Dave?
Yeah, this is tough to watch develop. All right, Alice Barr, thank you.
Well, meantime, right here in Northeast Ohio, we can help those bracing for Milton's impact. Our David Greenberg joins us now. So, David, what can we do?
Yeah, Danita, that's really a great question. And even though we're thousands of miles away, there is still plenty we can do here to help. First and foremost is the critical need for blood donations. The Red Cross is facing a nationwide blood shortage after blood drives in the southeast have been canceled due to Hurricane Helene. Anybody interested in donating blood should head to redcross.org. You can also donate money on the Red Cross's website. That will go towards supplies the Red Cross uses in times of crisis. Ohio Task Force 1 is gearing up to assist with relief efforts after Milton makes landfall. Right now, the 82-member team is helping in areas in South and North Carolina impacted by Hurricane Helene, which made landfall, of course, less than 2 weeks ago. The team will be moving to Orlando to help prep for that storm.
Most likely we'll stay in Orlando or maybe move north or south depending on the projections of where it's going to land. We usually stay inland just enough to make sure that we're safe, let the storm kind of come through, and then see where we're needed after that.
And Governor DeWine is also deploying 36 members from the Ohio National Guard. They'll assist first responders with search and rescue missions and provide other relief as needed. Danita?
You know what, David, and they need all the help they can get, and I'm sure Northeast Ohio will respond to the call greatly. Thank you.